I am happy to announce we have a new Patreon member. Shout out to Greg. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. So, as per request, I'm checking out Natalie Merchant. And what does Greg say here? She used to be a singer of the alternative folk/rock band 10,000 Maniacs in the 80s through the early 90s. Then left the band and released her first solo record, Tiger Lily, in 1995. First two songs he's requesting are from that album. So if you guys are a fan of Natalie, stay tuned because I will be reacting to her a couple more times and maybe even more. Who's to say? So let me just look her up here. I mean, I know we just got information, but there's always more information. Yeah, she joined 10,000 Maniacs in 1981. I wonder why she left. Was it just to, kind of spread her wings? She's still with us, 61 years old, still young, maybe still performing. Anyway, I've never heard of her. I don't think. This is going to be my first reaction to Natalie. So here we go. This song was from 1995. Jealousy. I know everyone's all jittery. The reaction is coming. I'm building it up a lot. Yeah, released in 1995 from the album Tiger Lily. I actually was born in 1995, just to give you guys some context. Genres: alternative, indie, dance, electronic, pop, folk, and rock. Every genre in this song. Okay, now we get started. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water. Fill up your water. Put your headphones on. And let's go. I have heard her voice. I can tell by that like thing she did at the end. Could make you at your cake. Like her voice is almost about to go out. Could make you at your jealousy. Jealousy. It ends. It ends right there. Wow, I thought it would be longer. Okay, first things first, we hit the like. I subscribe. And I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. I have a lot of things running in my head right now because I have definitely heard her voice. First time reacting, but I think as soon as I arrived to the United States in 2004, I was 9 years old, right? And this is kind of the type of music that was playing in the radio. Early 2000s, soft rock and pop kind of hybrid. You would hear her, like James Blunt, Maroon 5, those kinds of singers. I thought I did. I think nah, it was somebody else that they did like this other type of show. It was like a live performance, but it wasn't her. I'm just gonna double check here. You can never be too sure. And we get no results. So it is in fact the first time I have checked her out. What are her most popular songs, however? Let me see if I can... Maybe I had heard Jealousy, but I thought it was another one, like a more popular song by her that I remembered. But none of these titles ring a bell to me. Kind and Generous, Jealousy, These Are Days, Carnival, Life is Sweet, My Skin, Wonder, Break Your Heart, Giving Up Everything. It's one of those things that I probably know the song, but not the title. And while I was listening to her, I was trying to think of like, what is the song that I know from her? And it could be that she's maybe repetitive in the way she uses her voice. So I'm combining the songs, but it's definitely distinct. So distinct, in fact, that's why I'm saying I have heard it. And she does this thing with her voice that reminds me of Shakira, right? I also grew up listening to Shakira since I'm from Colombia, where she's singing, and then at the end, it's like her voice is getting trembly and like it's fading out, but it's just continuing in her own type of effect. Jealousy, okay. You know, she strikes me as somebody who is very intelligent, kind of analytical, poetic, just like a smart lyricist kind of person that that would probably not be your like modern commercial pop radio musician. Now she has this thing about her that I feel like she's being delicate and wise with the way she's constructing the song. So we have Jealousy, and she's describing here like her mind process of why she's jealous, and she's asking the guy, right, whoever her partner is, like, is she referring to the other person that is making her jealous? Is she, you know, doing this to you? Is she like better at this than me, and that's why you're preferring her? So she's kind of getting that sort of envy, jealousy kind of thing in her head, but the way she's singing it is kind of super casual about it. Like, you don't hear anger in her voice, resentment, or anything that would lead you to think that she was, you know, kind of struggling with the situation. If what we're dealing here with is cheating in the relationship, it's not coming across as like she's super troubled about it. She's more or less just like, you know, sure. So how is she? Is she prettier? Is she better at doing this, is she like that kind of thing. Man, her voice though, very cool sound overall, and it's very fitting of this genre. Before starting this, I read the description of the genres, and like every single musical genre was in there. But I would describe this more of like that sound transitioning from late 90s to early 2000s, which is soft rock with pop. It's essentially pop, but you had a little bit of heavier drums, and sometimes they would throw in there like electric guitar, which instantly makes you think of rock. But it was more tame, right? It was this sort of casual, easy to listen to music. And like I said, all in all, a very distinct voice. So I'm excited to dive deeper into her catalog and figure out which songs I have heard. But that's really going deep into my child brain, because I haven't heard her music since, like I said, probably early 2000s when I was a child. So it's probably in there somewhere, roaming around, doing its thing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have suggestions, comment, hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.